Let's talk about Alto. Alto is a ride-sharing platform that uses the employee model. For those who don't know, we've had Will Coleman, the CEO of Alto, on the show before. He's also been on the RSG podcast a couple of times, I believe. And they are pulling out of a couple markets, as well as abandoning an all EV plan.
Yeah,
So
we had Will on a couple 3 months ago, and he
something
was
like that,
talking
yeah.
very highly. And look, Alto is a company that gives you the car. Just you're an employee. You have obviously employee rights, and you work 40 hours. You get healthcare, 401k. In the industry, we call that a vertically integrated business model, meaning they own the cars. They take care of the cars. They gas the cars up. Insurance is on them. Everything. You just show up to drive. For 18 to 22 bucks an hour. So unfortunately, the capital markets are not there, according to him, according to this article a couple of days ago. And they pulled out of DC, Washington, DC, and they pulled out of Miami. So they still have operations, I think, in Houston, in Dallas, in LA. I know they have a hub. So they're pulling back a little bit. They had also pulled out of Palo Alto a few months back. Yeah, it's a difficult business to compete with Uber and Lyft, although he said they were not actually competitors to Uber and Lyft, but obviously, things are not there. He was pretty upbeat in the article. He still says growth was good. All the targets were being reached, but capital markets are tight. They also had an all EV plan going by 2030. Obviously, they pull back on that. That's not going to happen. This happens with startups. This happens with newer companies. They're out there. They put their name out. It's a very capital intense industry. Chris, if Uber and Lyft can hardly turn a profit not owning the cars, how's Alta going to turn a profit owning the cars, right? And those are not cheap cars. Those are $50,000, $60,000 cars. So, yeah, sad to see, but hopefully they'll come back. We actually pointed Alto out to you guys for a tool in the toolbox. You can go put your Alto shirt on and Alto hat on and, make 22, 20, 23 bucks an hour. But they're pulling back. So sad to see that happen, but hopefully they'll come back.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things. The all EV rollback is just another thing that many other companies have been saying. And actually, I believe it's what car company? They're going in. They're shying away from an all EV fleet coming for 2030 and saying we're not doing that. And they're investing more in the hydrogen engine, backing Toyota. Not Mazda.
I think Harry lined it up. We're going to interview the CEO of Captain, who is doing the EVs in New York. They're all EVs. The same business model as Alto. They all own the Teslas. They're all Teslas, blue Teslas. It's called Captain, and there's another company called Revel, which is in Vegas.
Yeah, Revel is the same exact kind of thing with the blue.
Yeah. So, there are companies trying owning the car, just hiring employees, but it's a tough gig, bro. You got to compete ultimately with Uber. So, it's tough.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. So, yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on anything like that. There may be some more drivers that are coming to the platform in those couple of areas. 300 drivers are going to be without a job, so they're getting laid off. They may be putting on Uber and Lyft hats and shirts very soon. So, might be a little bit more saturated there, but they might actually not even, go that route. So we'll see what happens. Yes, I agree. I think hydrogen is going to be the real thing. We had incandescent light bulbs for how many years? And then it went to the CFL bulbs, and the CFL bulbs came and went just as quick. And now it's mostly LED. LED are far superior in that aspect. I think it's the same thing. I think we had the ICE powered car. I think it's going to go to the EV craze for a little bit, and then the hydrogen is going to be the much bigger engine overall. And if they can miniaturize a nuclear reactor, hey, that's a real possibility too. So we'll see what happens there. But I don't think EVs are going to be the future. I think they're just
a stepping
stone to the next. Yeah.
I like my ice car. Yeah.
I like buying. That's why I went that route. for a number of reasons, but we can save that for our members only live chat on Thursday
All right,
discussion when
sounds
it
good.
comes to
That's
EV versus ICE and all that. So make sure you're a member if you're not, so you can see what that conversation is going to entail, because we're going to
Yeah.
definitely have some great conversation on that one.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.